Hello, Facebook. Hello, hello. Good afternoon, UK. Good morning, good evening in every other parts of the world, wherever you are watching at the moment. Today is our day 5 with my live with Sin. And today we're going to be talking about magical relationships. And before I go any further, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Cynthia from London, United Kingdom. I'm a mother of 2. I'm also a nurse, and mostly I'm working at home because I have recently joined this online business and I am supervising my kids. I wanted to have freedom of my time so I can watch my kids as they grow, watch the milestones in their life. I don't want to miss any of these milestones that they're having. And of course, I wanted to have freedom of my time and freedom financially. And if you happen to be watching right now, you can say hi on the message box. You can write anything. You can write your feedback. I will catch up with you once this live will be finished. I will say hi to you once I catch up with you while I'm talking. And I hope you're going to be learning more from this. So today is the day 3 of the magical practices that I am sharing with you with this magical book, the gratitude book, the magic. And the topic for today is about magical relationships. Would you like to have a magical relationship? Or are you having a magical relationship at the moment in your life? If so, then that would be really nice and that would be really good. And if you really want your relationship to flourish and to have an abundance, then listen to this, stay tuned with me, and take note of what this book is about to tell us and what this book is going to encourage us about gratitude and how we are going to flourish our relationship with one another. So, magical relationships. Imagine if you were the only person on earth. You would have no desire to do anything. What would the point in creating a painting if no one could see it? What would be the point in composing music if no one could hear it? Of course. What would be the point of inventing anything if there's no one to use it? There would be no reason to move from one place to another because wherever you went would be the same as where you were. No one would be there. There would be no pleasure or joy in your life. So yeah, that's actually quite true. It is actually our contact and experiences with other people, our relationship with other people, that gives meaning to our life, that gives joy in our life, that gives purpose in our life. If we don't have any relationships with anyone, if we're alone, then what's the point of having a purpose in our life, isn't it? And yeah, we have to agree that our relationships affect our life more than anything else. To receive the life of your dreams, it's vital that you understand how your relationship affect your life now and how they are the most powerful channels for gratitude to start magically changing your life. So relationship, being grateful in our relationship is one of the most powerful channels to start magically turning your relationship into gold. According to science and research, they said that people who practice gratitude have closer relationships, are more connected to family and friends. So if we are practicing more gratitude, we are having more closer relationships with others. But this is what this book said. Probably the most outstanding statistic that has come out of research is that for every one complaint that we make, there has to be 10 blessings equivalent to that. So research said that if we make one complaint about our relationship to somebody, to other people, in order for our relationship to flourish, we have to have an equivalent of 10 blessings for our relationship to flourish. Otherwise, say if you're complaining about your marriage, you have to have at least 10 blessings to counteract that. Otherwise, the relationship will deteriorate. That's what this book is talking about. But if we do the other way around, if we count our blessings more, instead of complaining about our relationship with other people, then, for example, the marriage, instead of complaining about your marriage, then, and instead of being grateful, then complaining about your marriage, then your marriage will flourish and you will not end up in divorce. Gratitude makes a relationship flourish. As you increase your gratitude for any relationship, you will magically receive abundance of happiness and good things in that relationship. And gratitude for your relationship doesn't change your relationship. So gratitude doesn't change your relationship. It changes you. And once it changes you, your relationship flourish. So it doesn't matter what mood you are in. It doesn't matter what temperament you are in now. Gratitude will actually give you patience, more understanding, compassion, kindness, to the point where you don't recognize yourself anymore. So if we have these little irritations in our life, once you start complaining, your relationship will deteriorate. But instead of complaining, if you start being grateful, then your relationship will start to change into something else. It will turn your relationship around. If you won't criticize, complain about anything, or blame because of so many things, then your relationship will actually flourish. Remember that words are really very powerful, and whatever we say, a single complaint that we say, we think, or we say about other people, it will come back to us. And remember the law of attraction. Positive gets positive, positive attracts positive, and negative attracts negative. So if you complain about something, remember that it will come back to you. So instead of being grateful, then gratefulness will come back to you. Good things, more good things will come back to you instead of complaining about so many things. So the magical practice that this book is asking us to do today, or encouraging us to do today, is think, because today it's still about being grateful for other people, and today we're going to be grateful for people just as they are. So we're going to be thinking of 3 closest people in our life. So it can either be your wife, your husband, your son, your daughter, your sister, your mother, your best friend, your best colleague, or anyone who are really close to you. Think of 3 people who are really close to you, and when you find this person, think of all the best things that these people had done to you. Think of all the good things that you are grateful for these people. And when you've chosen these 3 people, you have to have at least a photograph of every one of them. You have to have, it can either be a photograph of just them or a photograph with you. And then what you need to do is you have to sit down and look, and then get a piece of paper or get your computer where you're writing your blessings in the morning and blessings at night. Get a piece of paper and write 5 things that you are grateful for of each of this person. Think of all the best qualities this person has had. Think of all the good things this person had done to you. Think of all the things that you like about this person. It can either be their sense of humor, their eyes, their smile, their talents, if they're a good listener, if they're a good support, if they support you morally, if they support you financially, anything that you are really grateful for these people. And then you have to look at this photograph as you are writing the 5 things that you are grateful for each person. So for example, as I am going to write, say I have chosen my husband, Rod. I would start with saying the magic words, thank you. So I would say, thank you, Rod, for your very good sense of humor and for all the laughter that you've given me. For all you know, you have been giving me so much happiness in doing it. Things like that. And you'll see, as you do this, you will find out that you will feel really good. When you finish listing your 3 people, continue with this magical practice by taking this photograph in front of you or wherever you go. If you're on the go, put it in a place where you can see it all the time. Like for example on your phone. Every time you see a picture of this person, so every time I see my husband or my kids, I will say, begin with the magic words. Say, thank you, Rod, or thank you, Reese, thank you, Ral, or whoever you want to say, or whoever, thank you, Grace, for doing this for me. So do this magical thing. By doing this, Rhonda Byrne suggested that doing this actually most of the time, she's not requiring us to do this every day, but if you do this often, you will find out that it's going to turn your life around. And she said that the more you can be grateful for the things in your relationships, the faster every relationship in your life will miraculously change, which is really true. So that's the end of that chapter, and hopefully you have learned something from that. And if you will practice it, you will know and you will feel the magic of the gratitude in your relationship. So we've got 3 practical gratitude practices that we had already. The first one is to count your blessings when you wake up in the morning. List 10 blessings that you are grateful for when you wake up in the morning, and then holding the magic rock when you go to bed, think of the best thing that you are grateful for before you go to bed. And then most often you can do this. Look at the picture of the 3 people that are closest to you, and then think of list of 5 things that you are grateful for with these people. Or if you are struggling in any relationship, find someone you are struggling in a relationship with, and then think of the best thing that this person had done to you. And then begin with the word thank you. Thank you for doing this for me. And every time you look at the picture, say thank you. Mention their name and say thank you. And you will see that your life is going to change dramatically. Yourself is going to change. And I hope I'm going to leave that for now. And I hope this is the most powerful, I think, chapter in this book, because it talks about relationships. And relationships is, when you talk about relationship, it's really very broad, but this is really very nice. So hopefully I'll see you again tomorrow, and stay tuned. I'm going to be posting what time I'm going to be doing my live again. And if you are interested of becoming your own boss, if you are interested in working at home or working anywhere else in exchange of having financial freedom, freedom of your time, and you can do anything you want with just the magic of the internet, or the leveraging the power of the internet with just a phone or your laptop, message me and I will send you the information, or you can see the link at the top of this video and I can send you information. And I hope you continue to have a good day, everyone in UK or any other part of the world. And that's it. Bye, everyone. See you again tomorrow.